that I've killed the lion boss, but I can't get there.
Can't get to the map fragment.
Yeah.
I
no
thought
fucking clue.
I thought you were talking about the scatter tree fragments. The map fragment should be easy. Let me.
It's been impossible.
Hold on.
I've tried coming from the west, the east, the north, and the south.
Let me double check here.
I even went so far as to go to Castle Ensis to try and backtrack through this little river here to jump across this cliff, get to these little walls. Looks like there's bridges there to get on top of that cliff, and then blah 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 blah. Just
yeah, no, that's definitely not how you get to that little plateau that you're looking at right now. But the map fragment should be down lower. Give me 1 second. That one. Have you been to Templetown Ruins?
Where would that be?
That is the...
Hello?
Hello? Sorry, my microphone receiver just died, or it turned off randomly.
I hear you now.
Yeah, no worries. If you go... So right where your cursor is, if you go southwest, down to the left, there's those little red buildings. Yeah,
right here.
That's Templetown Ruins. There's a very specific way to get to.
It died again.
Yeah, hold on. Let me switch my microphone. This one's fucked.
All good.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Wonderful. So to get to Templetown, you have to go... Oh man, it's been forever since I played. How do we get there again?
Because, like, if I can get the map of this area, I feel like it would help me out significantly, because, as you can see, I don't fucking know where I'm going.
Yeah, that map that you're looking at there really only covers the ruins themselves, like the 2 giant plateaus that the ruins are on. And if you've already gone through and killed the
dancing lion?
No, not dancing lion. If you killed, the goddess of Rot or whatever her name is.
Yeah, she's over here.
Yeah, so if you've already killed her, you've basically done everything up there.
What about this entire
That's so yeah. So there's 2 things left that you would have to do other than fully explore the ruins of Rao, because that area is mostly the ruins of Rao. And then so remember when you were in the ruins, when you're walking towards them, there's that really, really long bridge that you run across.
Yeah, that's the one I used to get to the...
Yeah. So underneath that is a small zone, underneath that bridge. And then there's the 2 massive bridges that you use to get across the temple, or the ruins, where on the far end of after the other side of them is the giant fire giant guy. There's 2 big bridges that you run across.
Yeah. I'm basically just teleporting nearby so I can get a better view.
Underneath those 2 bridges is another area, so there's only 2 zones there. But there is some really, really good gear in those areas.
I can see the area down there. Like, there's shit down there, but I just...
Yeah.
This place is a fucking maze.
Yeah, they didn't make it easy. Trying to remember...
So this was not the one I wanted to go to.
So that's the up way. And there's
It's like my next big thought, if I couldn't get the map fragment because it's being such a dick, was to head over here and look at this floating cathedral thingy.
It's not floating. There's just like a pond around it.
Oh, I meant floating is in like it's in water.
Yeah. It's a pond that's around it. You're also here. Zoom out on your map for me. You also have the entire south to do as well.
Yeah, but that leads to Bale, and Bale's scary.
No, there's more than just Bale down there.
I don't like the dragons.
A lot more than just Bale down there. Plus, you don't have to do all of Bale's stuff.
Well, it's also like when I get over like here, and like I could see this area here.
Yeah.
But again, I have no idea where to go.
I can tell you how to get down there, because it's kind of super strange. I'm just trying to remember this for whatever reason. Like getting to Templetown is the one that I can never fucking remember.
Well, now that I know what it's called, I can look it up.
Yeah, there's Templetown ruins, which is that little spot with all the red things. And then the other one you'd be looking for is type in how to get to. What was that boss's name? Or sorry, the area actually.
Because like the bosses I think I need, and correct me if I'm wrong, like the big three is like Bale, Radon, and Mesmer. And the 3.5 would be the Mother of Fingers.
I mean, technically the only ones that you have to do to beat the game is Mesmer, Goddess of Rot, and then Radon.
Yeah, but it's
All
like
of
I
the
want
other
to
ones are
get
optional.
the big ones.
So there's actually quite a few more then that you'd want. Because there's also Gaius.
Who?
Gaius.
Oh, Commander Gaius. Yeah.
Rides a giant boar.
Yeah, he's also the guardian of like 5 fragments or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you beat Gaius, there's 5 fragments. You can actually see it on your map. If you go to Mesmer's Castle, and then north of Mesmer's Castle, that one that's right, yeah, that one there. So you fight Gaius in the little. If you go like just
here?
north, yeah, you fight Gaius there, and then there's right above that.
If you could guide me.
You need one thing to get there. Oh, actually, no. You need to get to Gaius. There's a whole optional area as well, actually, that's not.
Oh, is this another freaking Melania thing where it's like you've got to go through 17 different hoops?
No. Fuck, I haven't played in so long. To get to Gaius. Oh my god.
Also, I want to just point out my game's being a bit laggy. That's why I'm getting hit so much.
That's totally fine. Elden Ring. Apparently I can't spell Gaius.
Gaius. Oh, I also had to take out the Lord of Frenzy Flame.
Yeah, that's a fun
And the
fight.
Putrid Knight.
The Putrid Knight is the other one. If you look up the Putrid Knight, how to get to him, it will bring you to the southern area of the map that's not related to Bale. And it's really cool down there.
How do I get past this thing?
This is this.
That one.
Stay in the light.
Oh, you can just technically jump over it. What's behind there actually would be really, really beneficial for you.
I'm trying to get by it, but it's just.
Yeah, that only opens. It opens from the other side with a lever as your escape route. You have to climb over a bunch of stuff to get there otherwise beforehand.
Goodbye.
Also, best Ash of War in the game. Whee!
Better remember how to get to Gaius. It's been so damn long.
This is Crawler.
Ooh, there's a person.
Yeah. That he does a bunch of questline stuff from that location.
Oh, this is the guy you can summon with the for Radon.
Yeah, one of them.
Okay.
So
Just want to make sure I
Gaius-
exhausted his.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of questline stuff that can happen when you're in this castle. If you follow the castle all the way through by like climbing up as high as you can, it will automatically take you to Gaius.
Okay,
Alright, so just
this
go
is
up.
something I don't- this is something
Yeah,
I
like if you go up, there's two things it'll take you to. If you go all the way to the top following the regular route, it will take you to
now we're doing
Mesmer. And then
Yeah, I definitely want to take him on because I've heard he's basically the Melania of this DLC.
yeah, more or less. But you have to fight Mesmer to continue the actual like full.
Well, yeah, you need him to get his flame so he can burn down the
Yeah.
tree.
Have you gone through? No, you haven't gone through the church district yet because you were just saying you needed to go over there. So to get to Gaius, you have to go through a separate section of that castle that you will find if you go over to that cathedral that's in the pond.
Floating cathedral, got it.
Yeah, so if you go over there, if you do the quest line in the cathedral, you'll get to the Mother of Fingers quest or boss fight, and then also in that area is an alternate entrance to a separate section of the same castle that you're in that leads to Gaius.
Oh, there's the shortcut.
Yeah, there you go. Did you find the chest that has the good shit in it?
The what and the where now?
Go back where those chairs are. No, turn around. Yeah, there's a chest somewhere in this room if I remember correctly. I think it's just on the other side of those counters. Or somewhere here. Or maybe it's that body. That's what it is right there. Yeah.
That's not a chest, that's a person.
Well, it's been, probably a good year since I've played.
Well, the DLC's only been out for a year.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one? I'm
That
not
was
replacing the thing, I'm just
Greeting.
selecting
Yeah,
to
that
figure
one.
out what.
That one's the level 4 of the electricity or lightning
I'll be
defense.
doing this again because
Mesmer
it's
uses
annoying.
flame, right?
He uses Mesmer's flame, but it is fire damage, yes.
So this would be smart.
Yeah. If you
Well,
did,
it's-
if you
the
did
one I
fire
have is-
and yeah, it probably would be smart.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you keep following the route that you're doing, like where you are right now, if you figure out how to climb all the way to the top, it'll take you to Mesmer. If you go visit the cathedral, it can lead you off to 2 more bosses, the Mother of Fingers and then Commander Gaius. If you go south through a
See you later.
little bit of a maze, it will take you to the Putrid Knight, and then also kind of in the same area, but not necessarily. It would take you to Vale. If you explore the north fully, that map fragment you were talking about, it takes you to 2 dungeons that have good stuff in them, but they're not like actual bosses like those ones are. They're just like catacombs type thing.
Can you at least tell me if I'm doing something smart or if I'm just wasting my time?
Right now, you're just wasting your time.
Oh,
So, if you go back out where you opened that hidden door, you pulled that
Okay.
lever, yeah, out that way.
I did the cronk.
Yeah, so go. There's those stairs to your left right now. Go up those stairs that way, and then go through here. You should be able to get onto in this area. You should be able to get up above where there's like a bit of a bridge up higher above you. There'll be like a little staircase and stuff.
I just got that guy in midair.
I hate those freaking guys.
Don't worry, everybody else in Elden Ring hates them too. It's canonic that they're just shit on.
So yeah, if you keep going this way, climbing up all the stairs, and then there's going to be some platforming and jumping. It'll take you right up to Mesmer.
I'm doing the golem. Up the stairs with
pretty much, yeah.
The room.
What else is there for the bosses?
God damn it. We're supposed to turn around.
Yeah, those guys are a nightmare.
Not really.
Then
I just hit pretty hard.
If you've been to
Shiny distraction. Aw, it's like medium armor. Oopie.
Yeah, it looks really cool, but it's really bad. Then Midra. Midra is in also a whole different area. You have to fuck around in a swamp for a while, and it sucks and it's terrifying. But that one, if you just look up how to get to Midra, then it'll point you in the right direction. I don't fully remember how to get to him.
I'm totally not gaming the system by putting on armor that's got the most fire resistance. No. Shut up.
I mean, that's what it's there for.
I can deal with this.
What else will you... If you do the quest line at the cathedral, it will take you to a couple other spots.
Yeah, you have to go blow the bunch of fingers, right?
Yeah, that'll help you explore the north and the south.
No, in any other context, that sounds really weird.
Yeah, it does. What else would there be? That's really it, other than exploring the areas you haven't fully explored yet. So, you're on the right path.
Tell me you saw that.
I did not. I was not looking at the stream. I was looking at a map.
Oh, the guy was using the homing missile thingy,
Yeah,
and one of these candelabras took the hit.
that's funny.
Okay, so...
We're just gonna focus on the main story, so let's get.
Oh, hey, I get to go up the guy's butt.
There is... Yeah, this is the platforming I was talking about. You kind of have to climb over a whole bunch of shit, and then if you go... Once you get up even farther, it gets even more... sketchy.
Ooh, Site of Grace. Garter tree!
What else is there? Other than all of the jails and catacombs...
I've been finding those randomly.
Yeah, and then there's not like a hell of a lot. There's all the caves and random shit too that you can find. If you've done Bellurat already...
Welcome, Exile.
I got more of this. Let's go
I can do
get
a
this. Get this.
Level 9, bitches!
What else would there be to explore? Prospect Town. The mausoleums, but they really only give you a quick boss fight and some armor. Which you've actually already done some of the mausoleum stuff.
Yeah, I've been finding them randomly. It's the bosses I mostly want help getting to, like random crap I will just find on my own.
There's also the Scattertree Avatar as well.
Oh, the Dandelion!
Yeah.
Doesn't that have like 3 phases?
Kinda, sorta. It has a mechanic behind it where it just kind of keeps resurrecting depending on what kind of damage you deal to it. But usually it's a 3-phase fight. You can get it to, it can go longer, but I think 3 is the shortest.
I wonder, is it weak to Holy?
Who?
The Scarter Tree.
I think it's just weak to fire.
Alright, because I know my weapon deals Holy, right?
Yeah, it deals Holy and fire, I believe. Scattertree Avatar.
Ooh.
is weak to fire, frostbite, and strike. So just physical damage. It's strong against magic and holy, and can't be.
So I'd be dealing basically neutral.
Other than the built-in fire damage from your weapon, yeah, it'd be mostly just flat physical damage. So I mean, that one, if you've got other
oh, you know what would really work, and I think you would love this: the Blasphemous Blade.
Yeah, that's what I used for it. Blasphemous Blade would be perfect for actually Blasphemous Blade, because the one you're using right now, it's two-hand, or is it a colossal?
I think it's a colossal.
Yeah, so Blasphemous Blade.
Here, I'll get to a safe spot and check real quick.
I'm pretty sure that one's colossal curved. Maybe not curved. I don't remember. But Blasphemous just two-hand for sure.
Oh, here, just give me 3 seconds. Here we go. Colossal Sword, standard pierce.
Yeah. So.
Oh, it doesn't deal fire.
No, it's just
Wait.
holy, eh?
Yeah.
I think it's the Destined. Oh no, Destined Death might just be holy. Anyway, either way.
Oh, this one could work.
Yeah. It's not the greatest though. I would just say because the ability on it is whatever you want it to be, so you could put something on it that makes it better. But the Blasphemous Blade's probably your best bet because it has health regeneration built in.
My question is, where the fuck is it?
Just above the two-handed or the colossal sword.
Ah, yeah, here we go.
Yeah. Just upgrade it to 10 and then you're fine.
Won't be much of a problem with all the frickin' smithing stones I get.
Yeah, that's why they give you so many this time, or in the DLC, so you can catch other weapons up that you've not used.
What I would love to use is this.
Yeah, that would require a whole build reset, but that's what I was using for a while as well.
Ash of War is so cool.
They're
Just
super
like,
fun.
boom, and both blades light up. It's just, oh.
Yeah, they're super good.
Alright, I get animated.
Especially with the buff that Rolana's cameo got. I don't know if it still is around or not. But
By the way, if you ask me, they really nerfed the Mimic tier too much. I get why.
Yeah, they did. Do you have?
Also, I think they nerfed my blade. Like, full on, I think they nerfed it because the dot doesn't last anywhere near as long as it used to.
I'm trying to think what the other option is for your summons. If Mimic tier isn't working well for you, use.
Oh, it is.
What's that?
All I just needed to get the aggro. That's all I needed for.
Yeah. What's the that assassin chick?
Oh, the Black Blade? I think I have her.
Black assassin lady.
Yeah, here. Here's my summons.
It'll be at the bottom probably.
I cannot carry this.
Black Knife
Tish.
Yeah. Tish
Oh, I already
is
have
really
them maxed
good.
out.
Yeah, Tish is really
That's
good.
convenient.
Yeah, if your Mimic tier's not doing so great. Otherwise,
the Mimic tier is doing fine. It's just I noticed that it goes for the Howling Scream buff a lot.
yeah. So what you can do before you summon your Mimic tier,
Yeah, I buff myself like fully. Like I use all four spells.
take your spells off Mimic tier and then put your spells back on. Because it only has the abilities that you have when you summon it. So if you put on a whole different build, summon it, and then put on a new different build, it has your old build. So take all the spells off that you don't want it to use, or just take your, like if you take off your what the fuck is it called?
The Arcane Focus.
Yeah, if you take your focus off, then it can't cast anything, so it won't try. Actually, no, yeah, it can. So if you take that off, if you don't want it to cast anything and you just want it to use the one sword, just take your focus off and seal, that's what it's called, your seal. Take your seal off, summon it, and then put your seal back on. and then it'll only use the sword.
Oh, cool! I got the other piece of the set.
Those are my favorite pants.
Also, when I get to Mesmer, I'm killing the stream as my game is lagging and I'm not fighting Mesmer
no,
with lag.
That's totally fine. If you want to, you're more than welcome to kill it now.
So I love actually getting it's done now.
I'll type out like the boss list and the way you get to it for you.
That would be brilliant. Like having a hit list would make things so much easier. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the stream.
Yeah.
Like I'll still be in voice chat.
Yeah, yeah.
But I want full performance.
I'll type this off and then I'm gonna hop off so I can go make dinner and stuff. But.
What's for dinner?
What would I even call it? It's like a bacon, cheese, corn, chip dip thing that we're gonna make up and then watch a movie.
Neat. Also, one thing I will always say: don't ever ask me to remove the gauntlets in my build.
Don't die.
That will forever remain. That's
Which ones
the
are you wearing?
only thing I will never change.
Which ones do you have on?
Lies.
Oh.
Killing him hurt. So to honor him, I will forever wear the gauntlets of him.
Did you get his hat? You can have his hat.
I have the whole build.
You wear the wolf mask and look like him.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it's one of the other people.
That Freya and the guy that you talked to earlier, their quest line at this current point has a whole bunch of stuff to progress before you fight Mesmer. If you fight Mesmer, I think they both die.
Good to know.
Scared Avatar, Commander Gaius, Mother of Fingers, what's it called? Knight of Pestilence, I think?
I'm gonna have to do their quest lines because I want Ansbach for Dawn. I'm not doing that underpowered.
You know what's actually really funny?
What?
If you summon them, the Radon gets more health for each summon. So you can summon.
Fuck that!
You can summon Ansbach, and you can
shit.
summon. What's the other guy's name? Tullier. You can actually do Tullier's questline if you do the Putrescent Knight stuff. If you summon either of them, he gets a buff. If you summon both of them, he gets an even bigger buff. So if you fight without the two of them, it's technically an easier fight. You just have to worry about the aggro. But
I will bring the Mimic here.
if you don't have to summon them to fight to be able to finish their quest lines. As long as you kill, like if you advance them to that point where you can see both of their summon signs, and then you fight Radon, their quest lines will still finish. So they don't actually have to partake in the fight to be able to finish their quest lines, which is nice. But
So basically, the thing I should do, I'm doing this with air quotes, find Mesmer's boss entrance, do the quest shit in the building, then go fight him.
yeah, you could actually do all of the other bosses first before you do Mesmer if you wanted to. Because as soon as you kill Mesmer, a bunch of quests get locked out.
Alright, yeah. Find his boss entrance,
Yeah,
then don't do it.
yeah. There's as always, there's a grace outside of it. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, find the
Yeah.
grace.
yeah, you'll know you'll know it's the boss fight when you get to it. You can trigger it and watch a cutscene and then just die, but you'll lose all your shit if you want to. But you'll know it's a boss fight when you see the room. Just don't walk very far into it.
F4 and get kicked out that way.
No.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, but.
The only time I've ever alt F4'd was when I fighting Melania for the 30th time, and I just like, fuck this, I'm not fighting her again, and I just quit.
Where's the list of DLC bosses? Why is it not saved? Okay, so you've done Divine Beast Dancing Lion, you've done Rolana, you've got Mother Fingers, oh, and Bale as well.
I want to do Bale because he's the obvious, like, big, scary boss, where it's like, if you fought him, you're basically like, okay, you're good.
Boss, that fight's really, really tough, but it's a lot of fun. It feels a lot more like,
That, and I want to hear the speech.
like Monster Hunter almost, because of the size of him. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've been watching videos of his fight, but I feel like nothing's gonna do justice until he's right there, and it's like, oh, okay, this is new. Where you get the, okay, I just pulled a lever. Oh, that moves that! Neat! Also, one thing I will give the Lands Between, their ability to move really heavy shit is impressive. Like, all of these grand lifts that move you from zone to zone.
Yeah.
I don't even want to imagine how many fucking metric assloads of tons they are.
It's
like-
a lot for sure.
It's like, it's the whole structure. It's not just where you're standing. That's the thing that blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like, their engineering is off the fucking chart.
So for the boss list I'm sending you, I'm just typing out like the zones to go and explore, and then you can look them up and do whatever you want. If you want. I'm not giving you like a direct like go here and then go there and go here.
Oh yeah, I just want a hit list. Like, this
Yeah.
is what you need to do.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be able to be like, when I say I beat the Elden Ring DLC, they'll be like, did you do this guy? Yes. Did you do this guy? Yes. I don't want it to be like, I just did the bare minimum. Ooh. Big, impressive doorway with spikes with a Fire Knight in front of it. Yep, this sounds important.
Pat, watch where you put your foot. Don't fall.
Wow!
Hope you enjoyed those hits, asshole. They were all you got.
Okay, that's gonna take a bit to do here.
Oh, cool! I got a
because
Ash of War.
I don't think I'm prepared for this place, but I don't care. I just want to win the game.
What's that fucking guy's name?
Ooh, a new fragment. Every time I get a fragment, I think of Family Guy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Yeah.
Is it bad that I get a Sight of Lost Grace and I instantly want to find what it's called? Dark chamber entrance. That doesn't sound ominous at all.
That's the entrance to Mesmer's place.
Really?
I believe so, yeah. Is it in
All
front
right.
of a doorway and there's just like a really big lit room on the other side? Big
The door's
circle?
closed.
Oh, yeah, if you open it. Then you walked up some stairs after you ran across a bridge and fought a guy?
Yeah, give me the winged serpent helmet.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the
No,
last.
I want to open the door, but I'm also scared about beating the quest. Oh.
How many rooms do you have?
Oh, shit.
Spend all your ruins and then you die.
275k. I don't even have enough to level up.
Oh, that's a problem.
Well, I'm going through the door anyway because I pressed E to see what runes they have.
Yeah,
It
it'll
was
be
on the door.
a wicked cutscene and then right to the boss fight.
Yep, it's playing. Do I even bother trying?
Sure. Give it a shot, see how it is.
Is he like Melania where he closes the distance?
He's probably one of the harder bosses in the whole game. Because he's kind of all over the place everywhere all the time.
Also, that snake was creepy.
Welcome to the Grand Arena of Theopolis. It is here that I first laid eyes upon my two brothers, my lady Merveille. It is our inspiration that defines us. What do you fight for, gladiator? Hundreds of warriors tried to lay
Okay, I like his fire. That fire looks fucking cool. The best though is the Godskin Apostle Flames. I pressed the wrong button! Oh shit. Ow! Mike. No! I'm dead. You know, one thing that I don't get, no one acknowledges that technically your character's Elden Lord.
Yeah, because in this area it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, but like at least acknowledge it.
They don't know. You're in basically like an alternate universe, right? They have no idea what
They're not.
took place
It's
in the
not an
other
alternate
area.
dimension. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, it's not. It's separated off from the main area, but they have no idea what takes place in the mainland. So they would no idea that you're on.
Okay, do not lock onto him at the start of the fight. Quit impaling me, asshole. I know it's in the name, but fuck off. Oh, crap. Also, this game needs to frickin' respect being in a roll. There's so many times where I'm mid-roll and shit happens to me.
You get a couple of long frames when you start the roll, but if you're are you slow rolling right now or are you medium?
I'm medium load.
Yeah, that's not too bad. If you could get a light roll, that would be ideal, but obviously.
Okay. Damn. This is gonna be like 50, 60 tries. We're gonna give
He's
it
a
one
hard
more good
fight.
try.
He's a real hard fight.
I one-shot Melania. I can kill this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna need more scatter tree fragments.
How many do you have right now?
I'm on level 9.
Yeah, once you get to like 13, 14, you're pretty much set for the whole game, but you can get up to 20.
Alright, so... Yeah, I'm gonna leave Mesmer for now. So... If I wanted to get to the finger area with the floating cathedral, do I go to the storehouse and then go to a different spot? Like, do I go to a different...
To get to the cathedral, go. If you go to the Morth ruins, there's a giant hole. You go through the hole.
Oh, the big building thing that's got the sinkhole in the middle of it.
Yeah. Go through there. It'll take you out into the Bonnie village, and then you can either go south to do the Bonnie jail, which is just an optional dungeon, or you can go west across the bridges, and that'll take you up to the cathedral.
I forgot about the hole. Again, in any other context, that sounds really dirty.
It certainly does.
Alright. And that's the problem. Yeah, I'm dead. How am I supposed to get down the hole? There's like a sheer cliff.
There's ways to get down. There's a proper way to climb down it. I think there's one that starts in a building and you can jump down the cliffs around the edges and shit. Otherwise, there's from the top just a fucking straight drop. So you gotta figure out the couple little spots to jump around.
Alright, so I'm going in the building. That's too far. Where the f are you supposed to go? This doesn't make sense. It looks like I should be able to make jumps, and it's just like, no, you're dead. This is obviously not the right spot. Okay, can I stream again so you can just tell me how to get down this freaking hole? Okay, I'm in the building area. Because, like, that place with the messages is too low. If I go over there, the area with that message is too low.
Yeah, so you see that little roof that's right there?
Yeah?
Yeah, now, there should be a way, if you go in to your right, there's, like, the inside of the building. There should be a way. Oh, hold on, wait a second. There's another entrance, if I remember correctly, that brings you out on the other side of the cave, I think? It's been so fucking long. I know when I did it, I just cheesed my way in there and I jumped and figured out how to just fall into the fucking place. But there should be another entrance.
There's this place. Ooh, you have a thing. Oh, great. It's one of these fucking monks. Assholes.
I don't think it's directly here. It seems like it's not necessarily connected. Oh, those things are lovely.
Alright, just a little busy right now. Ah, that's what they look like when they die.
They drop really cool armor.
Don't care, don't like them, not fighting them. The only place I can see getting any lower is right there. For shits and giggles. Whee!
If you go,
Yeah, this is giving me a lot of XP.
so
Wow.
there's another entrance. I think it's north in a different building, if I remember correctly. There's a giant pit, and then there's another access hole to a different building north of the pit. If I remember correctly.
Alright, so I'm gonna run over, get my runes, and then we'll try and find this building to the north.
I think it's to the north.
That's reassuring. What's on the far side of the pole? You mean like this big tower thing?
Yeah, I think it's actually right in, like, it's kind of sinking into the ground. I think you can get into it. Yeah, right there.
Oh, no shot.
Yeah,
Just
Watch
stumbled into this.
there's dogs out there. Right at the bottom of the area.
Oh, there's always dogs. Would it be an Elden Ring game if there wasn't? Or would it be a FromSoft game if there was no dogs?
Fucking
Oh, there it is.
You want to play a very hard Souls game? Play First Berserker Kazan.
You want to play a hard Souls game? Play the Elden Ring DLC.
No, First Berserker Kazan is even is harder than that. The boss is a no joke. It's
That
hard enough
should
to have
be
to
the
put an
most-
easy mode in it.
most of what you need to do all the other bosses.
That's good. Alright, I'm just gonna explore. Figured this is like, it's got double backs for rewards, and there's only really one way to get out.
What's that?
This cave.
Yeah, the only way to get out is to
This way.
continue down it. Yep. There's the bottom of the hole that you were just trying to jump down.
Oh, this is Ike, isn't it?
Ike?
The one who has all the summons. They all look like him.
Oh! I believe that is the one that leads to Midra.
Right, I think he's the leader of the Inquisition or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, I can't remember. How do you spell his name?
I think it's just Ike.
Another arena. Great.
All I know about that boss is just zerg him before he gets his buddies.
You can't. He gets his buddies anyways. But he's got that little staff that he uses to summon his buddies. Pause for episodes.
Anyway, I'm holding you up from your dinner. I know I'm selfish a little bit. Ooh, side door. Oni Village.
Yeah, Bonnie Village. So if you go south, there's an optional jail cave dungeon thing. If you go west across the 2 bridges, it'll take you up to what's his name?
Cathedral.
Yeah.
All right. I'm probably gonna call it here because it's getting kind of late. But thank you so much for the help. This has actually been really helpful.
Yeah, no worries. Jory. Jory is the guy that you're thinking
Right.
about, and all of his buddies. But yeah, the list that I sent you should point you in the right directions. I gave you like the key locations, so if you need to look up how to get there, you should just be able to type them in.
Yeah.
And then I included as well who else or whose quest lines they include.
All right. Thank you very much for the help, and
course.
enjoy your dinner.
Have a wonderful night.
You too.
No goodbye to me?
Well, I was about to say it. You have yourself a good night.
Yeah, good night.
Climb a crown. We shall see. A king of swords is nothing. He cannot defend his crown.
Wow, okay. He's one of those bosses that has a lot of defenses.
My mana is gone.
I had a feeling I would get to these bosses that are harder, but I want to get this game done, work on Tyrant, and work on other stuff, so I got a lot of another game I want to play. Game like Eden, that's what the game to play. Ah, the Dover Boys episode.
Boreathans. How they love to sing about themselves.
Thank you. Alright.
Pried the desire from Dereso's dead hand, did you? Or is it dead again hand? Don't die, please.
The ancestors would weep to see what Calm has created here. I dreamed of my ancestors' halls. They were empty. I dreamed of the north, of an offering left to us by Tukohama. An offering that will save the Karui. I needed only to take it. I gathered my finest 500. I brought them here. I claimed what Tukohama had promised me. Tukohama did not call you Calm. Kitava did.
The King of Fury. King of Desire. I already took down the King of Desire. Oh wow, I'm almost already done with this act. Right to the end. I don't want to deal with these. fire. Wow. Okay. The fire cuts through every defense I have, so it's not gonna be easy. I wanna get this done as much as I can because I got a lot of games I want to play. I was busy working on a chapter today, got another chapter out, and almost fully completed with the story I'm working on. Just gotta find a battle and I'll be done. Gotta get set up for the final battle then, so. Okay, this is kind of strange. What got in my way this time? Is it those statues? It's totally dumb. Where are these fuckers coming from? Get in the way. It's kind of dumb. A lot of stuff gets in the way here. Okay, I'm gonna have to push them. I'm gonna have to kill them then. As people can tell, yeah, I'm rushing through it because I want to win, and I just don't want to be stop. Of course, I love the games. I love the story so far. It's actually sometimes the creatures aren't exactly fair in this game. Okay. I think my level is not I think I'm very low level for this. At least I don't lose gold or anything. 1, 5. Where anything. It wouldn't listen. It wanted to attack. I don't like this area at all. I actually had 3 more acts and I'm done with the game. There's 7 acts. It's on my act 4. What's the end of act 4 actually? Holy crap, I had to get through that, and I think I killed some of them. Yeah, I did. But there is a lot there. I'm gonna have to break through all that. Okay, I'm gonna kill you. Get out of my way. I just get out? Colossal? Killed some of them, so I don't have to worry about them later. There's gonna be a lot of them down here, yeah. Gotta worry about these guys. There we go. I need to do them. Magic ain't good. There's so much behind me. And now there's... Now I get it. I went the wrong way. Lovely. Whew! Well, finally. Oh, here we go. Finally. Sorry, guys. There's no way we play a hardcore character in this, 'cause I died too much. Also, there's a patch coming for Pavavex Pillars of Eternity 1, where it's going to be turn-based, so I'm going to actually do that in class this time, though. A lot of guys behind me. Okay, that will save you causing fire here. It's gonna take a bit. Ow! It is gonna take a while because it's hard. spot here. got him.
I honor you with a warrior's death, Calm. It is more than you deserved.
Fury and desire together again. Num Num's time. Malakai's devices.
Okay, then I go to down and we're there.
Deshret has ascended and may fear guide you.
What is that? Still, I
Eternal
live.
Nightmare. Okay, the final part of Act 4. I'll be right back and go to the bathroom. I am back, and now we're gonna come and work on ending this act, and then we can go to the next act. What is my level anyway? 37. No wonder why I'm struggling, because these final acts are kind of higher. Oh well. Belly of the Beast.
The way to a god's heart is through his guts.
Okay, I think fighting the thing here will help me get a level up. There's a game like that.
I give you to my ancestors.
Oh wow! We're gonna have to break through here. So we're gonna fight everything to get through here, because if I keep dying, it'll be easier to get through here without having to kill them again. There we go. A few of them down. But this is a way to get more XP so I can level up easier. And get through this without any more issues. And I am pretty weak. These are like here we go. Got them down. boss, so he's in here. The bowels of the
You've
beast.
done well, Brute, but let's not get above ourselves.
Wow, this is not useful. Every dime left here. hate it if I was right level for it. Let's go into another one of these things. That hurts. I'm not making this hurt for myself because I'm going for the hatcheries, but I kind of want to. For my level, yeah. it's getting harder. Legs are getting in the way. Finally.
Cal wasn't half the man you are, Marauder. There comes a time when brute force is all that we have left. You've proved your worth to me, Karui, twice over. Time you proved it to Rayclast. Part of me wishes I'd died at your feet as was intended. The little girl within me that shies from darkness, from greatness. It was Malachi who reached out to me, who wrapped me in nightmare, made me his slave. He has shown me greatness beyond imagining, so much that I thought my mind would shatter under its weight. And although my mind remains intact, my dreams were not so fortunate. Malachi is in the beast's black core right now, harnessing all that the beast is and will be. He will destroy this world and forge it anew in the divine image of nightmare. Yet as powerful
That's impressive. Of course not. Never find it telling
Piety.
fast.
Betray me, and I will have your head.
Right, this level, and I noticed that I can kill things quicker now.
Before we walk this path together, it's important that you understand one thing about me. I don't regret a single thing that I've done. I set out to raise humanity up from the cloying mud of its fleshly ignorance. My mistake was not in the aspiration, but in the execution. Now I intend to correct that mistake. Really, I'm not helping you.
Okay, time to kill the Guardians. took a while. I got pretty far in a level there. Now one of the guardians, I believe.
Dissection time.
Whoa! Ow!
Be still.
That means they take me one of
Hearts in move. Hearts in. Hearts in.
If people play this game, don't do what I do, just rush to the end, do the other quest. Even if it's uneasy.
Open up. Hearts in move. Open up. Hearts in. Hearts in. Hearts in. Hearts in. Be still. Open up. Be still. Be still. The greatest form I never sculpted.
Your sickness is ended.
Whew! This act is taking a bit longer than I expected. Okay. That's long. Okay. lot of defense. I can't break through his defense. Okay, now there is one more Guardian.
lovely material.
What the?
Beauty shall prevail. Beauty shall prevail. Give in to beauty shall prevail.
Wow, she's not easy.
Such lovely material. Slice away the other. Give in to grace. Give in to. Slice away the beauty shall prevail. Give in to. Give in to.
I think I screwed up my build here.
Slice away the other. Give in to grace.
Let me take a look at my build and redo it a bit. Well, I am very low level.
Beauty shall prevail.
I don't even have enough damage to kill this thing.
On this day, the eve of this rapture's completion, I honor those who have passed, whose passion and knowledge have brought us to the brink of salvation. Inquisitor Maligal, a creative force without equal. Sharon the Vampire, an athlete of transcendent sensibility. Dwindling Darkton, an idol of fervor and dedication. You taught me far more than I ever taught you, my students. My friends, we strove to make a greater world together, and in your memory, I shall make that world a reality. Malachi.
Everyone, we gotta kill her, and it's not gonna be easy because she has these lightning attacks.
Such love!
The ancestors
Oh,
demanded.
thanks. Well, that helped.
When I met you that first time in Axiom Prison, I thought you were...
In this moment, you and I will create the most beautiful of nightmares together. Creation? Out of the realm of the gods, isn't it? Bow your head to your one true god.
Now, Exile!
Ooh,
Now, Exile!
not gonna ask her about him.
Now, Exile! Now, Exile! Now, Exile!
Hard to move from and attack.
Die and be reborn. Embrace the future. Let us see if you truly understand what it means to be Nightmare.
He does a heal thing. Look. got this.
May your ancestors forgive you, piety. Are you so in love with death? Do you hear me, Kitaba? Your slaves are dead. Your kingdom dies with them. You are the father.
I've never met a man more able, more ready to take life and crush it in his hand. Is there any... May fear guide you.
I am proud to know you, Karui.
And I'm sorry. I should have been less
Bigoted?
quick to judge. See ya.
I'm sure your ancestors are very proud of you, Maroda. Yet, also rather confused. For even you shall be rewarded.
You have fought. We dream. They all leave me.
I was right. Act with care.
And here we go. my mace. Kill one of those. I desperately need to level for the next area. There we go. Sheesh, that damage. Better shield. Now I got a big piece of a big metal ring, a big metal shield wall. Yay. Ow. And now the tower shield is gone. And now I have an actual brick wall. But this act is taking longer to finish than I expected, but I'll have this 2 more finish after that, after 5. I hope 5 will be easy.
Captain Tavares.
Now I'm on Act 5, but let's get out of here. I'm gonna fight on the way too, because what in the why is there bouncing? What is bouncing? Why did it suddenly go down in difficulty? tomorrow too. Pretty early when I wake up because I need to actually start playing games. That was a twin sword.
I do not know you, nor you me. Blood isn't the only color. They can't keep us down.
An exile return. Thank you for... For freedom.
Unlike these assorted ignorance, some time ago. Now, where was I?
Hello.
Hi, Sirix.
How's it going?
Okay. I'm on the next act. Just playing Path of Exiles.
Nice.
I'm on Act 5. Let's check how tough this is going to be. What is that?
Another good find.
Okay. Let's see if I can get.
Meow.
You okay?
Yeah, my cat's just meowing at me in the background, so I meowed back at him. Sometimes he does that. I think he's like wondering where I am.
Wow! I'm grinding through Path of Exiles as I get to Act 5. Cause the level requirements jump pretty high.
Yeah.
Okay, that aura kills you instantly. The Exemplar Quartz. There's a bunch of stuff here, so I probably should kill everything, even that guy, so I need the levels. Let me check the X. Act 5 quest. See, level 41 and 45. I better keep working on that then. I'm level 41, so yes. So I'm not too far from the level I need to be. I don't think a lot of these are like. I think a lot of these are higher level. Or they might be because of the buffs on them. Siphon's mana. Okay. He's not gonna be easy. Just that aura alone. I touch it and it kills me. I'm gonna enjoy getting whatever he gives me. But I might just. Okay, it's almost 10 o'clock, so we're gonna go take a break. We're gonna take a break and start this up again tomorrow. So, hi everyone. So, first, before we do that, we're gonna check what kind of items I can get from these vendors. We got a good shield, good armor. One-handed. That's not good. Remember. I I need this. Let's see.
Talakura.
Greetings. Remember, we do this for freedom.
Okay, which is a different color. Improves the quality of tattoo. I wanted to do that. Upgrades and more into a rare item.
Hello. Remember.
Looking for armor. We're gonna take a break, and then we'll come back tomorrow for more. Later, everyone!